Each year, the NCCAA supports over 500 student athletes and coaches through fall, spring, or summer break trips around the world, or simply even across the street. Yes, we have seen the benefits to those we served by manual labor tasks, providing soccer clinics to the youth, giving testimonies, and even just playing the game of soccer. But just as important, I have seen the change in myself and my players who started out to make a difference only to see the greatest difference be made in our hearts. We may never know the eternal connections made during these trips, but heaven will certainly be a more crowded place because of the NCCAA support.
I just wanted to share with you briefly about a unique opportunity that I had this past summer in going on a missions trip to Costa Rica with my volleyball team. This trip was made possible largely in part due to the NCCAA Sports Ministry Fund. My team trip to Costa Rica was unique because my teammates and I were able to minister to a group of more than 30 girls over a period of 6 days. We made connections through the Word of God, activities, and one-on-one interaction. We may never know how many eternal connections were made through this trip, but I do know that my life has been impacted eternally.
And what I appreciate about the NCCAA is it's not just all about the competition. It's not just all about the sport. They actually goes beyond that to off the field, where they're doing life together. There's Christian service projects, there's devotionals, there's Bible studies, chapel services. There's so much more. The sports element is very important to help people go through the highs and lows, the emotional highs and lows, understanding personal dynamics, understand what it means to give, to sacrifice, to do something for your teammate, to do something to the glory of God, our Creator. It takes it to a whole new level.
And have from first-hand experience the impact that this organization has had not only on coaches and the administrators, but also the impact on young lives. And it's so crucial for you and I to pass on to the next generation a legacy. The sports world is wonderful about teaching a mini scale of life, teaching about hard work, about perseverance, about working together and developing together. But the National Christian College Athletic Association also talks about faith. Winston Churchill had a great quote: "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give."
The NCCAA has shaped my life in so many ways with the Game Plan for Life, the Christian service projects, and mission trips. The Mission Trip Fund has really helped so many student athletes' lives with funds to help go on trips. And I wouldn't be able to go on a trip if it wasn't for that fund to the Dominican Republic. And I just thank you for the contributions you are making and the world changers you're making for Christ.
I'm a longtime fan of another aspect of the NCCAA, and that is the service project. I think it brings a whole nother level of learning to those college players. One of the nicest things that Dan and the rest of the staff have been able to do over these years is continue to kind of spread the gospel of that concept and that attitude to try to help people really understand the responsibility that goes along with being a Christian and the responsibility that goes along with being an NCCAA member.
Thank you, NCCAA, so much for your financial support. With your guys' money, we were able to go to Berlin and play a lot of different clubs teams. Not only were we able to play with them, but after every game we were able to share our faith and invite them to participate in a mission agency there in Berlin that is native to that city. We were able to, as a team, reconnect in such a spiritual way that not only athletics, but our faith bonded us.
It's hard to underestimate the value, the impact of a coach-player relationship, really at any level. I mean, it's life-changing. I've experienced it from both sides, as a player and as a coach. It's just something special and unique about it, really from any perspective. But when I think about the opportunity and the platform that the NCCAA has to bring to bear a Christian perspective on that relationship, wow. I mean, it just takes it to a whole new level. And the NCCAA has just been centrally focused and committed to that mission, and that's just something to get very excited about. So, way to go, NCCAA. Keep up the great work.
I'm very proud to be a domino, and I hope the domino effect will affect you as well.
Keep making connections, NCCAA. They're making a big difference.
Keep making connections, NCCAA. They really are making a difference.
Keep making connections, NCCAA. You are making a difference.
Keep making connections, NCCAA.
Make those connections. God bless all of you.